Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here, and we got some more Titanfall beta gameplay, except for this time I'm not playing. Turn My Panties Off is playing, and the reason why I haven't Turn My Panties Off play is because she's a noob. Just to be frank about it. She can be frank about it, right? Tell me that you're a noob.
I'm a noob.
Tell them about some background and basic experience on why you're a noob.
Because I don't have experience.
There you go. That pretty much covers what a noob is, right? Anyway, I've been hearing a lot of riffraff going around. A bunch of bullshit about how... Well, you just dicked on that kid. Okay, but the point is about how the smart pistol is OP. And obviously, as you saw just there, it wasn't that it was OP. She actually had to aim. And because she aimed, she got that kill. And I've been hearing a lot of people, oh, well, it locks on too easily. I mean, if you're going to actually kill people, you know, it just locks on way too quick. Especially when you're using your cloaked ability. And people act like the cloak ability is like this infinite thing. If you want to talk about something being OP, you look at a burn card. There's burn cards that give you essentially what an orbital VSAT was in Black Ops 2, where you could just see everybody on the map the entire time. Or you could see shit like...
Why did I spawn there?
I don't know. Killing people. As I was saying, though, there's burn cards that do all different types of things. They give you powered up versions of weapons. Maybe the AMP Smart Pistol is OP, but you only get it for one life, right? There's nothing saying that this gun is OP. There's nothing OP about it. As you see here, she's struggling to get a lock, and then she dies because of it. And I feel like anytime that you would get into a gunfight with the Smart Pistol, you're going to lose, because the only real way the Smart Pistol will win is if you sneak up on people, right? And that necessarily doesn't happen all the time. You can't force that situation. I mean, if you're a good player, you can do it just fine. But the definition of this OP is you put this gun into any player's hands.
What the hell am I doing? Go ahead.
You put this gun into any player's hands, and they'll be good with it. That's what OP is. Back when Call of Duty Ghost came out, they had the MSBS where it was just fucking too good. Anybody could use that gun and be good at Call of Duty. I don't feel like anybody can use the Smart Pistol and be good at the game. And that's kind of what I'm trying to show here. You might want to go to B.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just putting that out there. This is kind of the point proving of how much of a noob she is, I guess. But at the same time, as you can see, it's very effective for taking down grunts, but she just got wrecked there. She got into a gunfight. She got into a position where you were going to shoot each other at the same time, and they won. And the argument is, well, sneaking up gun is the best gun to sneak up on somebody with. If you're cloaked, you can obviously get auto target locked on. You don't have to aim and all. Well, if you're sneaking up on somebody, I would argue that you have all the time to aim in the world, or you could just sneak up and execute that son of a bitch. Like, look at that. She didn't even get him. He just moved right out of the way, and then she got snuck up on. It's not OP. There's nothing OP about the gun. Nothing at all. There's no. I mean, I've listened to people's arguments and I've listened to what people have said. Did it just kill that Titan there? I mean, is it? We're talking OP here. OP. Apparently, people don't understand what OP is. People are like, well, because people don't have to aim with it, it automatically makes it the world's easiest gun to use. And I tried to use it personally, and I consider myself to have some skill in first-person shooters, and I couldn't even use it. I couldn't use it to the effectiveness as much as if you put like a submachine gun or an assault rifle in my hands, I can wreck shit much more with those guns than I ever could with a Smart Pistol. The Titan's ready. Anyway, side note things. I don't see what people mean. If you disagree with me, feel free to try to explain your reasoning, and I'll discuss it with you in the comments. I will reply back to every comment, whether you agree with me or disagree with me about this issue. I don't even think it's an issue. Personally, I'm going to talk about Titanfall in general here. I have never felt that a game was so goddamn balanced before in my life. I mean, I understand that this is just the beta, and obviously when the full release comes out, there could be many things in there that are actually OP. But I believe, from the beta standpoint, all the guns and the Titans and everything available there, nothing doesn't have an advantage without having disadvantages. And that's what balance is, right? It's where you can have like one gun. It has its advantage. The Smart Pistol is its advantage is if you sneak up on people, you don't have to aim. You can just shoot them. Or if you want to kill bots, it'll instantaneously do it for you. So, right? At the same time, you could obviously argue the advantage. Well, a sniper rifle is really good. You know what a sniper rifle is good for? It's good for taking out bots too, but it's good for taking out people as well. But at the same time, if somebody gets up in your shit, there's no way you can use it. Its weakness is close range. When you could argue that the weakness of the Smart Pistol is that it's really got a limited range. People are like, well, the lock-on range is so high. Me personally, I even worked with the Smart Pistol so long to unlock the attachment that increases its lock-on range and its lock-on time, or decreases the lock-on time and increases lock-on range, but it decreases the size of the, I don't know, the big square in the middle that auto-targets, right? But anywhere at that point, I still wasn't able to just win a gunfight. If you had a gun, you would beat me in the gunfight. I find myself when I'm using the smart pistol, I have to aim if I want to try to win a gunfight. Like where somebody knows I'm there and I know they're there. And we see each other like, let's say precisely the same second, you're still going to have to try.
Whoa, that was a commando jump kick if I've ever seen one. Hold on.
I don't know about that, but the point is, look at that. She just got jump kicked. You can't. The lock-on is not effective for anything. Like, I mean, I guess it's effective for being sneaky, right? And it's not saying that I've never got a lock-on on a pilot, but it just happens so rarely to where the point where you're just like, well, how are you supposed to do that? People, I don't get people's argument. I mean, obviously, Try My Panties Off here could be cloaking a little bit more often.
I forget about that.
But so would the average noob. That's my point. The average noob isn't going to know, hey, I'm going to cloak, and then I'm going to sneak up on this guy, or how to sneak up on people. If people don't play FPS often, they're not going to be adjusted enough to even the sticks or the, computer and mouse, keyboard mouse shit, right? To fucking be able to use that effectively. You luckily got that guy, but did you see how she had to aim there? It's one of those things. I don't see how people can argue that this thing is overpowered. She's her and her team are kind of getting their ass kicked. I mean, obviously, don't judge Try My Panties Off though. If you leave a comment saying something about her gameplay sucks and that's the reason why, that's what we're arguing about here. Is if you suck at the fucking game, you can't just be good because you use a smart pistol. That's what OP is. And I'm going to keep repeating that definition. That's what it is. You can't try to claim it's something else. If you're good at the game, not to name names, but Level Cap made a video where he talked about how, it's so OP. Level Cap is fucking great at video games. Like, I wouldn't say he's like pro or anything, right? I'm not trying to insult him in any means, but, YouTubers are good at video games. That's why they make videos. I'm good at video games. That's why I make YouTube videos, right? That's why I'm not the one playing this game, because it's not showing how not OP it is or not. You have to put it in a noob's hands. Can a noob kill you purely on the basis of this gun? No. That's it. Just because you have this gun does not mean that they can kill you. They may kill you with it, but then you deserve to die. If at any point...
I can never ever climb. Like, ever.
Parkour fails and stuff.
I always rage about it.
You got him though? Alright. Also, a little side note thing here towards the end of the video. You're going on a wall run and then jump on the second, or not. Whatever. It's all good. On a secondary note, we're thinking about when Titanfall really comes out, that we're going to have a weekly series where a noob plays Titanfall, where we can watch a noob try my panties off, play the game. And you guys can enjoy that because of all the fails, I suppose, or whatever you might get a kick off of. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like something like that. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed. Make sure to comment your opinion on whether the smart pistol is OP or not.
Be nice.
And subscribe for more of this Titanfall beta gameplay.